Ever since I've seen this Hawkeye in action, nothing but just pure ass whoopings. Let's see how Hawkeye performs in this new mission. No matter how good you are, you always have to make sure you're prepared. See Ultimate Ulysses K searching the building. He does not feel safe. Knows something is up. Arms his ship security. He's nervous because 4 of the 5 biggest arm dealers in the world have all been killed in the last month. Ulysses has had more weapons pass through him more than anybody. In the distance, Hunter draws their bow. Thanks to Stark Tech, Hawkeye can hear Ulysses' heartbeat. Ulysses is trying to hear for what's coming for him. Hawkeye then says, "Listen to this." One arrow zooming through the city, punching through other defenses. It's out of its outer shell. Tags Ulysses' claw, putting him down permanently. The hunt had just begun for Hawkeye. Hawkeye then tells Tony, "Lose my number for a while. I'm going to a party." Hawkeye begins with a poem, and it reminds him of his mother and how his mother loved poetry. He would pick up secondhand anthologies from the community college to add to a never-ending collection. He read every one of them and memorized a good amount of them. She also had temper and called it her righteous anger that got her killed in the end. Hawkeye is hoping that he didn't get that part. All he got was the poetry, but he got that righteous anger. They are allowed access into the party via a secret door. We then see the party is way more twisted than it was. People are in cages suspended in the air, begging and crying to be let out as patrons watch on. Hawkeye is only here for surveillance temporarily. He wants to get some photos, grab some videos, and get out. Then he is met by 2 people that know him automatically. "Nope, right room. Time to pay the piper, Hawkeye. Get 'em, boys." Hit Hawkeye with a sleeping dart. Hawkeye is able to do something before they start to faint. Wake up in the dungeon. Announcement tells them Hawkeye has trials and tribulations that they must go through, brought on by their actions and alliances. First choice, he must pick between a ruler and a hammer. Hawkeye picks the hammer because when the hell will a ruler be able to help him against psychopaths? After his cage is open, he begins to walk through. In order to proceed in this trial, Hawkeye must punish their hand. Hawkeye thinks about it and makes a decision. "When I find you, you will suffer 10 times whatever you did to me." He breaks his hand with the hammer. Another secret wall is open, revealing his gear. Again, the gear, they must choose between the sun and the moon. The ground is beginning to fall. Shooting out a window, Hawkeye gets out of the room before the floor collapses. The next challenge, Hawkeye is then being fed by mechanical wolves. Hawkeye then uses his previous knowledge taught to him. Each color might be a direction. Hawkeye picks correctly if the color red, and take a leap of faith somewhere. Hawkeye is then shown that they are in a coliseum. Better yet, exterminatrix pit of despair. Hawkeye begins to ask, what is this all about? Hawkeye has caused a lot of problems. Pain, blowing up pipelines, a lot of different mischief, and has cost hundreds of millions of dollars. He wants to introduce them to the other participant in tonight's presentation. Someone you don't know, but has a profound impact on your life. May I present to you the Ronin. Exterminatrix explains that both of their families are on the line. If someone quits, they will die with their family. Hawkeye and Ronin begin engaging in battle. Ronin is too fast for Hawkeye, too trained, better fight altogether, especially with Hawkeye's hand being broken. Ronin then cuts Hawkeye, putting them down. Exterminatrix wants a body. Before Ronin can finish the killing blow, Hawkeye releases a flash bomb at Ronin, burning through his mask. The crowd begins chanting for someone to finish each other. Hawkeye then asks, "Who are you?" and then see the ultimate Clint Barton, the one who was supposed to be you. Exterminatrix tells Hawkeye, "Kill him or I will." Hawkeye tells her, "No." He then shoots Clint Barton, turning him into pure gold. The process is complete. Clint Barton's blood is on your hands. Later on, we see Hawkeye sitting outside, but then he sees that he's been left with a letter. It explains that they have kept Hawkeye's family safe. The right to be Ronin is his. He must choose. If he takes the Ronin mantle, he will leave the token under the bridge and be contacted for engagement. If he decides to raise his hand against Roxxon, they will exterminate his whole family before they kill him. What will Hawkeye choose? Continue to be the goodwill fighting ultimate of Hawkeye? Or will he be looking to save his family as the latest ultimate Ronin? I'll catch you guys later.